Umintri rangba kajala ukonrat ke sangma haka artarik naitung ula Plie ka boarding building batmai jong skul pain maun haka jingadon lang umintri katanat puri puthi ubala kamen rumbui kata da kaba pen urlong ya ka jingkular kaba ula ai ki khynnah skul hadien ka jingpen sngawi ki jing e halor ka jingbam biang ki jingte jong ka hostel house nam arja apuar haba penken mau ya ka jinglet jungo ka jong u ya ka skul hau benai risam arja ar u mintri rangba ula ong ba ula sngo benyaw shibun halor ki jing e ki bagi khynnah ba shong boarding ki ya kendo bat ki bala pen sngawi ki jing e kum ka jing pe jong ka tunom ka jing snew ka madan bat ka jing bam shngan ban shong ban sa hakapor bangala let jungo ya ka skul ha u arja ar ngala yo banyakran bat ki khynnah skul bat ngala sakhi markman iki jing e kabagi khynnah ki ha ban man ka jinglong jingman jo ka hostel omde tang ba kamlong ka babiang henry klakta ru ya ka baha ka miat bat ya ka puli puthi jong ki khynnah ula ong da ka bashim kya halor kini ki jing e ki ba ki yakendo umintri rangba ula batha ban tuklar mardor bat kular ki khynnah ba onsa te thymmai ya ka hostel habawan phai biang sha ka ju ka jaka ukonrat ulapen pawi ka jing sngow hun ban yo I ba ka jingkular ka jong u kelawan urlong shisha keladon shisha ka jingkta ban yo I ya ki dor khmat ba phu samrkhe hapading ki khynnah puli menta kasni kine ki de ki ju ki khynnah ki balapen paw hanga ki jing e ha ki snam baladam menta ki ladon ni ka jaka ka bapen paw ya ka buram ka jing suk bat ka bala biang pura ula benram haba banjor halor ki thong ba khamyar jong ko sarkar umintri rangba ulayai ban ba ka puli puthi kadang yailong kaman ka ba hakmat e bat ka jingpen bahai ki jingte ka de ka senjam ka ba kongsan ban penthik na ka jingmi ka ba bahana ka benta ki khynnah puli ulapen pawru ba ki jingkla ki badan jingmut kemla ban jia tang ha ka shimiet henry ka don kam ka jing persyang ka bayai beteng ka jingmut bat ka jing shim khya halor ki jingdon kam jong ki pat ba ki jingkala ki shimpor henry ke e ka bakongsan kalong bangile e habang yo I ki jingdon kam kawai pa kawai ka senjam ka barent ru kalong ka bakongsan ladai ni pensngam ni juba patre khlem sange ni la banwan ra ka jingkala ka bashisha ulaong u mintri rangba ula Plie ru ya ka program she thrives ka sanitary pad vending machine ka badan bat ki sanitary pad ka bathmu ban kintiu ya ka khoi ka suba bat ka buram hapadeng ki khynnah skul kinthei kani ka senjam kalong shibanta na ki jing persyang ban wengi ki jing e ki bagi khynnah kinthei ki yakendo nakasngi shakasngi ha ki skul ki jongki ula pentep bayagani ka program on sa pentre kam habaro ki skul ha ka jela khnang ban penthikna ba man la ki khynnah kinthei kinyo e ki jingdon kam ki bayade bat ka jingle khoi hakani kasngi umintri rangba ula yo ru banyakran markmat bat ki khynnah skul da ka ba jubab ru e ki jingkli ki baya dei bat ki kabu hakaliang ka yo kam yo jam bat halor ka lawe jong ki khynnah u konran ula batai ba katba ka jingdon jong ki kam sarkar ka long ka bala duna shibon henry na kalia ka sarkar kala thawi ki policy bat ki program kumno ban thawi ki lat ki lenti lengba ka sengkam sengjam bat ka jingken tiu ya ki kam shiman
the program that we're calling She Thrives. So while I'm very happy with the building, the hostel that has come up, I congratulate everyone and I wish the students who will be staying there the very best. And I'm sure that it's not just about, a hostel or a place to stay. I'm sure it will become a place where many children who could have never dreamt of coming to Shillong from the villages, from rural areas, to be able to study in a school like Pine Mount. I'm very happy that a small decision that was taken that day has opened up avenues for our young girls from different parts of the state. Friends, She Thrives is not a program in itself. Yes, there are 3, 4, 5 parts to it. But more than the different components that make up the She Thrives program, remember that at the end of the day, the She Thrives program is more about our mindset. And in the larger sense, that is what we are trying to achieve. It's about the mindset of the individual. Our girls who are studying in schools and having different challenges, from hygiene to having proper ways to dispose of the sanitary pads, or to go to proper clean bathrooms, which are day-to-day practical challenges that we face. So whether it's the change in their mindset to speak out, to be confident, and to not let these challenges overcome you. It is about the mindset among other students, among the boys, to know that they need to respect the dignity of a woman. And they also need to change their mindset. She Thrives is about the mindset of every single faculty, teaching, non-teaching staff, every single officer, and every single person in society. To know that every girl is somebody's daughter, is somebody's sister, and therefore, as a person in society, we should be able to connect and make sure that our mindset is in that line where we are understanding and we respect the dignity of every child and every woman. And therefore, through this program, a very humble program, I don't want to talk too much about it, because I am not here to raise the bar and tell everybody that everything will change tomorrow. It will not. Change takes time. But what is important is to become part of that change. Is to ensure that we set a goal, a vision, and a target in front of us. And it's important that we believe that we will achieve that change, and that every person should give whatever they can in their capacity to make that change a possibility. That is what we are trying to start today. And it's going to be a very long journey. We have seen education department is a very, as you say in economics, a very sticky subject. It doesn't change in one day. It's a process. And slowly and steadily we will move towards it. My late father, late P.S. Sangma, apart from being the Speaker of the Parliament, Cabinet Minister in the Centre, Chief Minister of Meghalaya, he was a person who was grounded and involved in education. Everything we do today, every single thought process that drives us, is driven by the principles and the ideas that he instilled in us about the importance of education. And that if there is one thing that the government must do, even if we cannot do everything else, is to invest in education. Is to change and improve education sector. Which I am telling you from personal experience is one of the toughest things to do. But what was that no step is small. Nothing that you do, the smallest thing that you do, to give your contribution, nothing is meaningless. Whatever you do will have an impact, provided you do it positively and you do it with full passion and consistently. And that is what we are doing today with education. Late P.S. Samba, his father, my grandfather, passed away when he was very young. He had to leave school. It was the missionaries who picked him up, found him to be quite intelligent, according to them. And he used to work and help and support the missionaries in terms of taking care of their room, sometimes cooking, sometimes cleaning, sometimes washing their clothes. And in return they educated him. And as he grew, he started teaching students in tuition, teaching students in younger classes, in return for higher education which the missionaries gave him. The reason I'm telling you this story is that he struggled in his life. My father used to say that whatever you do in life, in whatever situation you are in, he said, remember three things. Keep smiling, keep working, and keep praying. These are the three things that he used to tell us. And I'll take a moment to explain why. He said, keep smiling, because smiling doesn't cost you anything. And not only does it release your tension and pressure, instead of having a very tense look on your face, it relieves the pressure and the tension of the person in front of you also. So the smile, he used to say, is the most cheapest medicine you can get. You don't need doctor's prescription, you don't need any medicine you need to buy. It is one of the best medicines that you can have, is a smile. So keep smiling, and you will get through all the challenges. But while you keep smiling, keep working. Because there is no compromise to hard work. Remember, at the end of the day, hard work is the most important thing that you have to put in as an individual. You have to work hard, because there is no compromise to that. And you should tell us to keep praying, because faith is very important. And while you pray, you should tell us, remember, prayer is not just a petition to God. A prayer is an acceptance of a responsibility also. Just because you pray in the morning and night before exam, God, please pass me, God is not going to pass you. But when you ask Him to pass you, it's a reminder to you also as that He will help you. But you have to work hard. You have to keep smiling. And you have to do your responsibility in life. So therefore, keep smiling, keep working, and keep praying. So I just say, and you repeat after me, keep smiling. Louder, keep smiling. Keep working. Keep praying. Just say these words when you get up in the morning, and say these words before you go to bed. I'll tell you, it will make a difference in your life. I wish you all the very best. I wish finals to the very best. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless Pine Mountain School and our entire state.
And I'm not wrong to say that things are moving in the right direction. So my dear friend, in your areas, you have to dare to dream. Life is full of opportunity and also full of challenges. When I look at the students of class 10 and class 12, when they finish their exam, sometimes I feel that why it is like this. Now, in spite of scoring 100% in class 12 exam, they need to appear on the entrance exam. Sometimes I used to think whether this formal school we are still needed it or not. Because at every step that the student need to do entrance exam. And the burden on the student is very, very much. They need to attend the class. They need to attend to the coaching or anything which they like to prepare themselves to face the challenge of entrance exam. I personally, entrance exam is needed, but we need to balance the need of the student also the need of the student. I remember in 2021, 22, I have taken with the government of India to see that the burden of our students is not that much. But we cannot say we have to follow the regulation. So to meet the regulation, you need to have the good facilities. Because until unless you have a good facilities, it is very difficult for you to prepare yourself. So we have seen that we are trying to transform the classroom all over the state in the government school. We have seen that we are trying to transform the college education, where all of the college, we have seen that they have a good infrastructure. And now in Pine Mountain, Honorable Chief Minister, he will tell you the story. I don't want to say much. He has seen, he dreamed to do it, he has to build through it, and we have this day today. So my dear friend, let us work together. We have our own responsibility, but remember, the greater responsibility is that how to work together, how to encourage each other, and how to correct ourselves. So my dear student, in spite of all the difficulties which you face, so you continue to dream, and I'm sure that you can overcome any difficulties and fulfill your dream. And I urge upon the teachers, the faculty of Pine Mountain, education nowadays is very dynamic. You have to update yourself every day. You have to train and you have to retrain. You have to learn and you have to relearn. You have to orient yourself and you have to reorient yourself. So teaching nowadays is not a simple 9 to 3 job or 10 to 4 job. It is train and retrain. That's why today, not only today, in the last cabinet, I think month of January, we passed the cabinet under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, recognizing the need of the trained teachers. We have formed the Meghalaya Teachers Training Academy, so that we will give opportunity to the teachers to train. So I urge the teachers of Pine Mountain, there is so many platforms on the portal of the ministry. Kindly avail this platform. Train, retrain, learn and relearn. And together with the principal, the teachers and the aspiring students of the Pine Mountain School, I'm sure that the student will benefit. When the student of Pine Mountain benefit, the state as a whole benefit. This is what, thank you very much. Congratulations to the Plie School for having this new project, and thank you, Mr. Chief Minister, thank you very much. Thank you.